Struggling to lose weight? Feel like you've tried every play in the playbook, spent money on those fancy diets, but you still can't seem to lose that weight? Well, I'm here to help. Hi guys, I'm Kartik. I'm a third year MD student, and today we're going to talk about how you can lose weight and why you're not losing weight currently. Well, and theoretically, a lot of people, including healthcare professionals, say that eating healthy and doing exercise will lead you to magically lose weight. While the principle is true, it's not as easy as that. You see, we're in this obesity epidemic because of a variety of different reasons. And we have to address all of them, like social factors, genetics, access to food, safety to exercise, and so on. So for a brief summary, why do we want to lose weight? Well, excess fat, especially clinically diagnosed obesity, leads to so many different problems like hypertension, diabetes, chronic heart disease, and cancer, just to name a few. And if you notice, these are all chronic health problems. And over 47% of Americans have chronic disease problems with an upward trajectory. And this study was done back in 2014. So just imagine now, we're well over that 50%. On top of that, with obesity trends, we have tripled the amount of people who are obese since 1975 to now. With McDonald's gaining popularity in the 60s and an 83% increase in sedentary jobs since the 1950s, this isn't a coincidence. Our society is making it harder for us to lose weight. And some of us are genetically prone to put on weight, while some of us are genetically prone to losing it. And this makes it harder on the people who are not prone to losing weight because they have to fight against it. But nonetheless, it's all doable. So how do we start making the changes to lose weight? Well, first of all, it's not a short-term fix at all. It's a lifestyle. Fast, sudden changes tend not to stick, but slow changes over a sustained amount of time will lead to new habits to be formed. And these new habits can break the old habits that may have led us to gain the weight. It's going to take a lot of dedication and effort, but trust me, it can be done. And it will be so worth it. So let's address the food first. At the beginning, it's gonna be hard stopping what you normally eat to suddenly drop all that food and start eating healthy right away. So your first step is going to be eating less of what you already eat. Let's put this into perspective. Let's say someone eats a double Big Mac, a Coke, and some fries. The first thing you want to do is you want to make that double Big Mac into a single Big Mac with fries and a Coke. Keep that going for a month. Let your body adapt. Then the next month, change that Coke to something a step down in sweetness. Something like lemonade or a juice, and then go on another month doing that same thing. Then the month after that, change that lemonade or juice to something a tad bit less sweeter or healthier, like water. But some of you don't like the taste of water plain, especially when you're going for something super sweet like Coke and lemonade. So the third month, you change it to half water, half lemonade. Month 4 comes around, and you want to change those fries to something healthier, like a fruit cup or a side salad. And then moving into month 5, you can transition that single Big Mac into a chicken or fish sandwich that is going to be a little bit healthier for you and have less calories. So in 5 months, we shifted the huge meal into something a little bit healthier and less calorically dense. And you see, it's baby steps, because if you had done all this jump at once from the beginning, you would have not liked it, your body wouldn't be adapted to it.
No, don't like that.
But slow changes over time builds up the habit within the body, and it makes sure you can lose weight properly. But doing it slowly will stick in your head with those habits, and at the same time your body will get used to eating less calories than you used to 5 months ago. Now, in terms of snacking, if you eat snacks during work, school, or your downtime, stopping it might seem outright impossible for you. Maybe you like eating snacks with your favorite Netflix show. And I'm not telling you to stop. I'm telling you to make a transition. Maybe change the Cheetos from 1 month, next month go to big chips, and then a couple months from there, start trying in some fruit, so on and so on. You gotta make baby steps. And these steps lead to habits which will last a lifetime. For your morning coffee from Starbucks, getting that fancy Frappuccino with 3 pumps of flavor, you gotta change that. You gotta go from the large sizes to the small sizes. Then over the coming months, change those 3 pumps of flavor down to 2, and then so on and so forth. make those changes over time. And do this with all the meals and food you eat. Make these changes slowly and adapt to them, allowing your body to make a habit out of it and getting used to cutting those calories. Now around month 6, when your body's adapted to it, you're eating healthier, less calorically dense foods, start tracking your calories. Now, this might be a big ask and might seem stressful. This is why you should do this later on in your journey than at the beginning, because doing it at the beginning might be too scary and might cause you to stop the journey right away. Do this when you're a little accustomed to the health journey already. Go look up basal metabolic rate calculator and type in the stats. It tells you exactly how many calories you need for your current body type. And if you eat less calories than it says, you'll lose weight. If you eat more calories than it says, you'll gain weight. So then start tracking the amount of calories you eat. Almost everything out there has labels with calories on them. And if you're dedicated and want this journey to be completed, take that little extra bit of time, read the label, and just log it on your notes app or a dedicated fitness tracker if you have one. And log the calories of every meal you eat and try to stay under that BMR, basal metabolic rate calculator, that it gave you. Okay, let's move on to physical activity now. Let's face it, you're not gonna become a marathon runner overnight. None of us are. It takes time and effort. If you're used to sitting around all day with little to no physical activity, it's going to be hard for you to start at first. First and foremost, let's address the sedentary lifestyle. Let's add a standing desk or get you to walk around the office or your home desk, wherever you are. Let's start out at first. Every hour or two, you get up for 5 to 10 minutes, go for a little walk around the office or your home, sit back down, get to work. Do that every 2 hours. Then next month comes around, do it every hour. Then next month comes around, change that 5 to 10 minutes to 15 to 30 minutes if you can. And maybe start doing your work while you're walking around and pacing. Let's say you're on a Zoom call. You can have a standing desk and do it there. There are plenty of ways where you can add in some physical movement instead of sitting down all day long. Once you're kind of used to some physical movement because your body was on. So now let's talk about adding in exercise. This is going to be something very difficult for people who have not added in exercise time into their schedule, because it's adding in something brand new to their life. And I understand it's hard. It's going to take time to adapt to even making time to exercise. But maybe start with a walk. Maybe do a 15-minute walk in the mornings or a 15-minute walk after you come home from work as a de-stressor. Get used to physical movement. Get that blood flowing, get those calories flowing out of you, that sweat pouring out a little bit. And then next month, maybe start upping the numbers. Maybe do 30 minutes if you can. Maybe an hour the following month. Or maybe go further distance by walking faster. Now I understand everyone's circumstance is different. We may not all have the time to add in an hour a day to exercise. Or let's say you don't have a safe place to walk outside, to go outside and do some exercise, or you just prefer being indoors. Well, in that case, you can do workouts indoors, such as a resistance band. Now these cost $15 and are way cheaper than weights. There's plenty of videos on YouTube on how you can use resistance bands to strengthen your body, burn some calories, and get some physical activity within your body. Or if you already have weights at home or are willing to invest in weights, you can buy some weights, get something that's manageable, but also forces you to put some effort into it and do some exercises with it. Now, again, you can look up on YouTube what are great exercises for what you want to work on and do those. And if you're looking for a quick cardio workout that you can do almost anywhere, click the banner above and check out that video on a quick 9-minute cardio workout you can do almost anywhere. Anyways, you can increase the resistance, you can do more reps with them, you can add in more weights, you can make it heavier, walk longer, etc. Do this over the coming months. Every month, make a dedicated goal to increase something. Make yourself put in more effort, make your body adapt to a new standard every month. Point being, everyone's life is unique and we have unique circumstances. But regardless of the circumstances, there are many different ways of addressing this. And you must see what works and doesn't work within your life and add that in. And slowly push yourself over the coming months to burn more fat, adapt to that new lifestyle that you want, and become a healthier version of you. So now you may be wondering, what will others think of me? What if your friends and your family don't support you? Maybe they don't work out, maybe they don't eat healthy, maybe they don't even think about health. Some of you may be laughing but everyone's life scenario is very different. And for those of you that are similar to how I was, you can start working out in a room, maybe in a garage, maybe leave the house, go to a park and do something, or maybe join a gym with other motivated people. And who knows, maybe your dedication to your personal health may inspire your loved ones to do the same. And sooner or later, they may be working with you to focus on their own health. Imagine that, your friends and family, all your loved ones supporting you and you supporting them on a health journey together. Amazing. And it's important to have a support system around you, especially for a journey like this. This is a long journey. It could take anywhere from multiple months to multiple years to see a physical difference. And you can get support from people online in comments, strangers in the gym, friends and family. It could be from anyone. But getting that support is very crucial to staying motivated on this long journey. Another thing most people don't consider is sleep. People who don't get around 7 to 8 hours of sleep are more prone to gaining weight. Then the hormones in your body get overrun and you're more prone to gaining the weight. If you want a detailed explanation on how, you can click the banner above and watch my video on why sleep is important. Getting adequate sleep will allow your body to function and recover normally. It will allow the right hormones to be in place in your body. And that, combined with a caloric deficit that you've been doing, will allow you to burn the weight off slowly, bit by bit. Losing weight is hard, and there's no one-stop solution for everyone. Everyone is different, but changing every little detail in your life that will help you lose that weight is vital, and it will not happen all of a sudden. It's going to take dedication and effort, as with anything in life, but trust and believe in the process. We can all get healthier together. If you enjoyed this video, click on this video above, and thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.